Thank you for inviting me to say a few words here today. It's great to see so many friends and so many friendly faces who have participated in today's event. I would like to recognize, first of all, the Honorable Mary Ng, our Minister of Small Business, Export Promotion and International Trade, as well as Her Excellency Melita Gabrick, Ambassador of the European Union to Canada, who have opened today's wonderful event. I hope that today's session has convinced you that Canada and the EU are long-standing partners in the digital and tech sectors. We also cooperate actively on the international stage to promote a shared vision of the digital transition based on ethical AI, based on the need for safe cyberspace, on the free flow of data with appropriate safeguards, on data privacy, on the need to build trust in how citizens store and control their data, on the freedom to set up and conduct businesses online, and on the importance of maintaining open markets and preventing barriers to trade. Canada deeply values its cooperation with the EU, especially at a moment where digital protectionism and protectionism in any form is on the rise in many parts of the world. COVID-19 has highlighted the interconnected nature of our economies and, by extension, the importance of strong ties and strong allies. That's why our Canada-EU Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement, the CETA, will be more important than ever in advancing our shared, if not global, economic recovery from COVID-19, and particularly, as I hope to show, in the ICT sector. So I'm very glad to participate to this first edition of the EU-Canada Tech Business Days, and I would like to thank, in particular, UCAN and the Chamber, an organization that contributes to the reinforcement of business links between Canada and the EU on a daily basis. So I have three key messages that I would like to convey to you today. The first of all is that the Canada-EU market will be very dynamic for ICT businesses in the years to come. ICT is one of the fastest growing sectors in both Canada and Europe, and one of the fastest growing area of our bilateral trading relationship. I see significant expansion of opportunities on both sides for Canadian and for EU exporters of both ICT products and services. The EU is the top importer of ICT services in the world and one of the world's largest importer of ICT products. Its market for new digital technologies is expected to reach 2.2 trillion euros by 2030, a 14% increase from pre-pandemic level. It is now embarking on a very ambitious digital transformation agenda as part of its recovery, with significant private and public investments that will further push up these growth figures. ICT is also, on this side of the Atlantic, Canada's fastest growing economic sector. Over the last 5 years, it has outpaced the growth of the Canadian economy as a whole in output, but also in employment and in innovation growth. CETA, as it was established by many speakers today, provides for unparalleled market access to Canadian and EU companies active in the ICT sectors. All tariffs have been eliminated. Canadian and EU ICT service providers are on equal footing in each other's markets and receive better treatment than most of their foreign competitors. Companies also benefit from improved mobility, from expanded access to government procurement opportunities, from an ease to test and certify their products to meet the conformity with regulation on both sides. Thanks to these provisions, we have seen already strong gains under CETA for the ICT sector. For example, ICT exports from the EU to Canada right before the pandemic had increased 13% from pre-CETA level, while ICT exports from Canada to the EU grew 6%. My second point to you is that this is much more than just trade. Canada and EU offers a platform to compete globally in third market. And to do this, in particular in the ICT sector, as we all know, it requires capital, it requires innovation, it requires industrial partnerships and innovation partnerships, enabling policy framework and access to world markets. And of course, as a Canadian official, I welcome EU firms and EU investors in Canada, and I want to convince you to come here in Canada to invest and to expand here and to scale up. We believe, as I'm sure Peggy Van de Plas from Invest in Canada established to you, we offer top marketplace conditions, a vibrant ecosystem, a very competitive taxation system, a welcoming and robust business environment that is attractive to entrepreneurs. But we also work with the EU to offer an unparalleled platform to cooperate on science and innovation. This year, we will celebrate a quarter of our century of formal science, technology, and innovation partnership, as our bilateral treaty on science and technology turns 25. Over the past decades, Canadian SMEs and researchers have increased significantly their participation under EU science, technology, and innovation programs. And we are currently looking at options to increase collaboration, especially in ICT, AI, quantum, and top tech sectors under the new Horizon Europe program, and vice versa. European researchers and SMEs have been collaborating with Canadian researchers and Canadian labs under federal and provincial science programs. My point is that this robust ecosystem have brought our businesses closer together in capital and innovation intensive industries like ICT that is required to thrive now in world market. The pandemic demonstrated that Canada and the EU's research and business networks are well connected and can develop fruitful cooperation on a timely basis. An example of close EU-Canada cooperation using AI, for example, in the context of COVID-19, the Canadian company Blue Dot developed a modeling system evaluating and predicting the spread of COVID-19, actively cooperating with two of the most advanced European supercomputing centers, Sinica and BSC, located respectively in Bologna and Barcelona in the early stages of the pandemic. Canada and the EU also have a regular digital dialogue to discuss our respective approach and alignment of our innovation policy and agendas to enable our ecosystem to work more seamlessly and improve their collaboration. My third point and final point is that I recognize that doing business abroad can be a daunting challenges for many exporters. The type of challenges associated with navigating an unfamiliar marketplace and unfamiliar regulations. There is a whole support network available for companies established in Canada that wish to expand in Europe, in some of the European Union markets. The Trade Commissioners Network have service centers in major Canadian cities. We have a network of close to 30 offices in Europe, and over 100 trade commissioners are waiting for you to reach out to them with actionable market intelligence to help you expand. The same for European companies is available through the European Enterprise Network that is represented in Canada by the German and Canadian Centre for Innovation and Research, the EU Chamber of Commerce in Canada West, and the EU Chamber of Commerce in Canada, EUCAM, to whom we owe this excellent event today. So thank you all for joining in and for your support in strengthening the bonds that bring our countries together. I found today's discussion very enriching, and I hope to see you very soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Stéphane, for reminding us that EU and Canada can work together, mostly on the field of tech, innovation, and obviously also the Green Deal and sustainable development. I think it's very important. And I think our discussion today really touched base on this and how we can really grow together in all these fields. I won't say much because I guess you've heard a lot from all the experts today, but again, I would like to thank everybody, all the participants who joined us today. We really hope that you find this event useful, whether you follow the clean tech, the agri-tech, or the medtech events. Just for a reminder, if you followed one and you wanted to have information on all the others, it will be made available on our websites later on, and you will receive the information by email. We also hope that the platform allowed you to really network and meet people through the platform or through the website. And again, the platform will remain for a few days, so feel free to contact everyone who participated in this event. We also want to remind you, if you want to follow UCAN's events, you can follow us on all the social media platforms, whether it's Twitter or LinkedIn. You can subscribe on our newsletter from our website, ucan.com. And I also would like to really thank all the panelists and all the moderators for this great event, and all the speakers from Mary Eng, the ambassador of the EU to Canada, Melita Gabrich, Peggy van der Plas, again, all the speakers, moderators, you, Stéphane. And finally, I would like also to thank all our partners to organize this event, which is EN Canada, as Stéphane mentioned, and also the EU-Canada Chamber of Commerce in Canada West, and also Ceutia. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a wonderful evening or wonderful day, depending on where you are connected from, and wishing you to have a great day and see you in another UCAN event. Thank you very much.